Coach Grosz, 78-69 win over a good UW River Falls team. You both went to the NCAA tournament last year, so kind of high stakes coming in early on the season. What was the biggest point of the game and maybe a turning point for you?
Well, they shot tremendously the first half. Again, 62%. We didn't shoot the ball as well the first half. But at halftime, again, we were just up big in the possessions as far as offensive rebounds. We were out rebounding them on the offensive boards, and then a lot fewer turnovers. And I think for the game, the key stat is just that we had 7 more offensive rebounds, 7 less turnovers, so we were plus 14 possessions. I thought our defense played a little better in the second half. We didn't think they were going to shoot 62% again, whatever they shot, and then we stayed pretty consistent offensively. But we've been preaching at the guys, it's all about possessions, and 2 nights in a row now here we've been plus 15 on Friday and plus 14 tonight.
Throughout the last 2 games, last night, your team has averaged 7 turnovers a game, while your opponents have committed 27. Pretty big differential.
Yeah, and we really put an emphasis on it. We preach getting shots and really valuing the ball and taking care of the ball, and we need to do that to be successful. So that's one of our keys to success, is really valuing that basketball and having great pass selection. And the guys have been outstanding in these first 2 games in that.
You've done something that's maybe a little uncommon when you compare to past years, in that you're going 10 deep. You're getting solid minutes from Stephen Wiley, Caleb Jansen big on the boards. What's the philosophy behind that?
Well, practices have been super competitive. Our first 5 going against our second 5 are very, very competitive in practice, with our second 5, winning their share of scrimmages. So we just feel we have that depth. And even tonight, the post, River Falls, very physical, very good high-low game. And we needed Matt Watnamo and Daniel Petkow and Corey Keekoff for, all to come in and play solid minutes for us. So I think it's just a testament to our depth that we have right now in our program.
How does this make you feel starting the season 2-0? I know it's only 2 games, but 2 quality wins against region opponents. And then you go into next week where you've got McAllister on Tuesday, you've got Hamlin on Saturday. So, what's the thought behind a 2-0 start?
It's a great start. Obviously we feel good about it. Tough game against St. Mary's on Friday. You attested to River Falls. They do have a lot of new faces. We have a lot of new faces, but they're a perennial power in arguably the best conference in the United States, in the WIAC. So any win against a WIAC school is a big win for us, as well as against St. Mary's on Friday. So we feel good about it, but again, it's really about getting better. And so we're going to evaluate, what we did well, where we need to get better, and get ready for McAllister on Tuesday. Again, a road game, a tough game there. They won their first game last night by, I think, 12 or 14. So we'll try to get better and play our best on Tuesday and see what happens.
As you mentioned, getting better. What is the one thing that you can take away from yesterday and today and say, we have to get better at this?
Well, I think we need to guard the high-low better, both nights, especially in the first half. I think teams, exposed our post defense a little bit, and we need to pressure the ball more, side a little harder in the post. We still need to get down. I still feel like we're getting beat off the drive a little too much. Guys splitting 2 defenders and getting to the basket a little too easy. Offensively, we have good movement, but we have to read a little bit better. Like today when they were switching, we were trying to get our guys to dive harder on those ball screens, and we weren't doing a good job of that. So we have plenty to work on.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Greg.